Hello students. In the previous class, we have discussed about the financial market, where we discussed the introduction of financial market and a system of financial market. So I'll start from the system of financial market, where households are the savers. One who wants to save money, those people are called as households. They are the surplus units. Always they wants to save money. So these households goes to bank and financial markets to save their money. Banks or financial markets. So in bonds, they save their amounts in the forms of deposits. In the financial market, they'll purchase the securities like shares and debentures. So these banks and financial markets provides their funds to the business firms. So always these business firms are deficit units because they need money and they'll collect money from banking sectors as well as financial markets in the form of loans as well as in the form of investments. So based on this financial system, I'll give some examples. Okay, now I'll give an example based on the system of financial market. So I take three names: Mr. Manoj, Mr. Suhas and Mr. Santosh. So Mr. Manoj is a saver, one who save money, one who wants to save money. Mr. Suhas is a businessman and Mr. Santosh is a bank. So here Mr. Manoj, he wants to save money into a bank. He decided to save money into a bank in the form of deposits. So he'll save his amount into a bank if he have 1 lakh rupees. So this is the example. If he have 1 lakh rupee, he wants to deposit into a bank, means he'll go to Mr. Santosh, that is bank, and he'll save that amount into a bank. Once he save his amount into a bank, so bank have 1 lakh rupee now. The 1 lakh rupee of Mr. Manoj is with Mr. Santosh now, that is in the bank. The bank decides to give loan. The 1 lakh rupee what he have, he wants to decide to give a loan to Mr. Suhas. He is a businessman. He wants to start a business. Always he is a deficit unit. He wants to start his business. He wants to manufacture goods and he wants to sell it to the consumer or customers and earn more and more profit. So Mr. Santosh wants to decide a give loan to Mr. Suhas as a business loan. So the 1 lakh what he have, he'll give to Mr. Suhas as a loan. And in returns from Mr. Santosh, he'll collect interest. So on this 1 lakh, he'll collect interest. So different banks have the different rate, interest rates on their loans. So for example, Mr. Santosh decided to get 12% as interest on 1 lakh. So 1 lakh 12% is at 12,000 rupees. So Mr. Suhas will give a 12,000 rupees to Mr. Santosh as an interest, that is 12% on business loan. And Mr. Santosh bank will give 4% of interest to Mr. Manoj. In current situation, most of the banks are giving 4% interest as their saving bank account holders. So on his savings, he'll get 4,000 rupees from Mr. Santosh. So Mr. Suhas is giving 12,000 rupees to Mr. Santosh, and Mr. Santosh gives 4,000 rupees to Manoj. So the difference between 12,000 and 4,000. So the difference between the 12,000 and 4,000 is rupees 8,000. So this 8,000 rupees is the profit to Mr. Santosh, to the bank. So this process is called as a system of financial market. So here the amount as well as the price money is circulating from one person to another person, from Manoj to Santosh and Santosh to Suresh. In the same form, interest is circulating from Suresh to Santosh and Santosh to Manoj. So this is the example of a financial market. Students, we are with you and will put our full efforts to educate you. Hope you understood the concept. In the next class, I will come with a new ideas and creativities so that you all can understand properly. Thank you, students. Please stay home, stay safe.